People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is an incident that occurred in 3 places. We are speaking about St. Catherine, we are speaking about Clarendon, and also Kingston. And it involves a minister, a pastor, and the next man. And the minister's name is Mr. Ian Reid, and he is said to be 32-year-old. And the next man named L0KK, and he is said to be 27-year-old. And it involves one picnic that is 15. Now, based on the information, it is said that these 2 men are charged for jumping over the fence of somebody that is less than 16. So, people, this girl was said to be at least 15. She was 15 at the time. And these men, we are speaking about these 2 men, including a pastor, that we think should know better, seeing that he is supposed to be a man of God, a man of the cloth, a man that is always preaching all sorts of sermon in a church, and I tell people to do better. Some people, we would have expected that somebody that knows better and say that he's a person of Christ, he should do better. So anyways, based on the POPO report, it is said that on the 20th of July 2020, this man called L0KK 15, and he made arrangement and he told her to meet him at one little abandoned building in the community. Now, people, you see the type of person that we are dealing with. We are speaking about a pastor that scoped out a place with one little picnic and decided that she's supposed to meet him at an abandoned building, and they were going to be a scholar. You know what I talk about. Now, people, when we look at the age discrepancy, one is 32 and the next one are 15. So we are talking about a 17 years difference. And the fact that it is against the law to jump over any fence that is less than 16. Even though I think that age is kind of young. However, that is a law. The law is a law. The rules is a rules and regulation. Rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. So therefore, this man now, him tell the picnic to meet him at an abandoned building, and him do him have to do, and he left. This incident occurred on the 20th of July 2020. Then on August 11th, which was a Tuesday, he was stopped by the POPO. Well, basically the POPO, they reported it to the POPO. Somebody, I don't know if it is a child's parent or the child herself, reported to the POPO and then pick him up. Pick up the pastor on the 11th of August 2020, the other day. Now, people, like I said, there were at least 3 different incidents that were reported. So people, more than likely, you know that there might have been more and more persons involved. However, the POPO locked up 2 persons so far. May I talk about the pastor, Ian Reid, 32, and also L0KK. He is 27-year-old. Now, people, we're speaking about a little picnic, and we're talking about some men, some grown men that knows better. Them know that it is illegal, and they have this little picnic all over the place. We are talking about St. Catherine, we are talking about Kingston, we are talking about Clarendon. So, people, it only shows you the type of men that we have in Jamaica, and people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not saying that this is not going on over other places. However, at Jamaica we come from, at Jamaica we deal with. So therefore, if something is very disgusting to us, that is what I speak about on this platform. Now, when we think about the fact that this man is a pastor and every damn day in a church playing the hypocrite role, talking about God said this and God said that, and then what is he doing? He is doing the polar opposite. So people, the question that I want to ask is this: what should the justice system do with persons like these? We are speaking about officials, we are speaking about politicians, we are talking about POPO and preacher. People who they hold in high esteem and put on a pedestal and say, Mr. this or Pastor this or whatever they want to call it. People, you see how hypocritical persons are. You see that these persons are a set of predator, and it does not matter their job title. It does not matter what type of thing that people bestow upon them or what type of title them have. They are just the same. They are no different than the common man. As a matter of fact, it is more disturbing. It is more disgusting when somebody that is held in high esteem basically do this thing, then basically break the vow that they took. So basically, people, what can we expect from any other person? We see Jamaica basically a plummet, and every day we get up we are hear the same thing. So therefore nobody is safe. Woman not safe, all people not safe, and what is even worse in this case, we are talking about some picnic. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about True Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. And if you want to check out my videos, just put True Jamaica Buzz in the search section of YouTube. And when you put in True Jamaica Buzz, you're going to see a maroon icon with a T. After you press that, it is going to give you an option of videos or upload. Press on that and you'll see my first video, my latest video, to the next video. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that there's been a lot of robberies in Jamaica, all over Jamaica, Kingston country, Rete, Lele, and we are speaking about men on bike that are always followed by some people in a car, whatever the case is. We are speaking about people on bike, we are talking about the yang. Now people, when we see those incidents happening in succession, we are talking about over and over. I said to myself, the POPO, they need to come in and take a stand. They need to basically put up something and then basically pull over these bike men and checking and making sure that they are actually couriers, are actually doing some sort of business, not idle people with any sort of weapon. We are speaking about knife or gun. So people, the other day, yesterday specifically, there was an incident that took place in a place called Westmoreland, Negril, I think. And a man that was driving a white motor vehicle, he was almost robbed by two men on a bike, and people, we saw that the man basically took actions into his own hand, because as soon as the man them tried to jump back on the bike, he basically mowed MOLED them over. So people, we are speaking about a person that was fed up. We are speaking about a person that has reached his boiling point. So therefore, he is basically sacrificing his own life and freedom. He was taking one for the team, because people like them say people fed up. And when people fed up, they are going to do things that they normally don't do. Or I would not suggest, our law enforcement would not suggest that you take it up on your own hand. However, you have some people like them who are serious in Jamaica, such as myself, and if I was given the opportunity, I think that I might have done the same thing. Even if me in some sort of nice car, I would basically sacrifice everything. If me feel say me couldn't have, me talk about take out any and everybody on the bike. So people, you saw the videos are out there. And what would you do if that was you? Do you think that you would have reported the incident to the POPO, and knowing fully well that whenever you report this, we see that it has been going on. We are speaking about for the latest month, we see that people are get robbed, people coming from the bank, people in them yard, Rete, Lele, old people, young people, woman, man, everybody are get robbed now. So people, what would you do if you are disgusted and you see this happening over and over, and you realize that the person that we put in charge for basically secure and protect we realize that they are not doing anything, and not only are they not doing anything, they are not even making any sort of promises or even addressing the situation. So therefore this man basically took the matters into his own hand. He took the law into his own hand, and people, he did what he had to do, or he felt like he had to do, and then basically lick down or lick off one of the man them off of the bike. And people, based on the video, based on the amount I read on the place, if this man even lives, he is going to be, we are talking about mash up, we are talking about spine, we are talking about foot, everything broke up. I doubt it very much that he can recover from this one. And people like them say, happy riddance. People are saying that they are only, we are speaking about sad that he did not pass away upon the spot. So people, let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, people, what is even more disturbing about this whole thing is that there's a slight possibility, or even a decent possibility or probability, that the driver of this car might be charged, because they are going to say that he took matters into his own hand, and basically the man them did go up on the bike, so therefore he was not in harm's way. But people, based on the fact that these men actually had a gun, based on the fact that this man basically thought or might have thought that his life was in danger, he basically defended himself or did what he had to do. And people, like me say, whenever you reach that boiling point, whenever you reach that point in which you are fed up, you might do things that you would not normally do. However, I think that if this case actually goes to court, this man is going to get some sort of sympathy from the average judge, because people like them say people fed up and people are seeing exactly what is going on. And we see that these bike men, these men on these yang bike, these thieves, they are basically plaguing Jamaica and they are preying on people. We are talking about innocent victims. So people, we are speaking about this man took one for the team, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And remember, don't buy puss in a bag in a back road, and even worse, don't buy puss in a bag. That means that don't get brainwashed. That means that don't fall for the okey pokey, point blank and period.